In this video, I'm going to talk about what a lot of people who are new to Applecheeks ask. What is skinny apple and what is fat apple? When you see this on the Peace Love Applecheeks page or the Buy Sell Trade page, you're going to be wondering, what is that? What are they talking about? It's one of the most common questions that a lot of people ask. I probably even asked it, I can't remember. So what that is referring to is, see how on this diaper, the little C for cheeks is just really skinny. And then the one on this one is fat. So this is fat apple, and this is skinny apple. Now, why people mention that in the first place is kind of important. The skinny apple, which is this, the skinny apple is one of the first generation of diapers that Applecheeks have came out with. And it also means that the diaper is also going to fit a little bit tighter than the newer ones. So just for a comparison, you see how the green one is a little bit longer. Try to get this as good as I can get it. There. I'm not sure why they did it. Probably just by customer demand, taking, the reviews and whatnot. But that's what they're talking about when someone's like, oh, I have a size 2 skinny apple for sale. It just means that it's a little bit smaller than the ones that are made today. Another thing that people ask is, what is first generation, second generation, and third generation tags? So the differences between those is the first and second generation are still the skinny apples, but in the first generation, you see how after cheeks, there's nothing afterwards? And in this one, you have .ca. This is a second generation. So between these two, they're the same color. This one, the front one, is just older. It's from the first year, maybe first 2 years that Applecheeks was around. This is the first tag that they had. Now, why this matters or why is it important? Again, it's just they both fit smaller. And for people who like to collect Applecheeks, yes, there are collectors. I'm one of them. You like to have the first generation, second generation, and then third generation. And you can have all three in some colors. The regular lineup colors, which if you are interested in knowing the different colors, each color of Applecheeks has a name, like a lot of brands do, I'm pretty sure. But if you're interested in that, I don't know. I don't want to say all the names because then I'll sound like a freak. But, yeah, so there are some that you can collect every generation in. The red one, cherry tomato, is a good example. It's been around, I believe, since the beginning. I don't have it in first generation, but I'm pretty sure there is. Not all of the colors will come in all generations. There has been so many releases this year alone that they're all fat apple. Now, another thing that a lot of people ask is, why does my brand new diaper look like the elastics are starting to give? This happens, I hope I have a diaper. I do not. I'm not sure why Applecheeks have decided to make their elastics longer in their newer diapers. I'm sure, again, just by customer reviews, demand, popularity. But even though that they are the fat apple tags, the newer ones from when the Christmas one was released last year up until today, and I'm sure even after today, the elastics, the leg elastics, are going to look a little bit looser. This isn't one. This is from last year, where they are still pretty tight looking. I don't have any issues with the newer ones, even though the elastics look looser. They still fit perfectly. They fit great. I like them more because I can get a longer lifespan out of them. Carson is in the tightest snaps for those new ones that came out this year. Excuse me. And he has to go out. He's out one snap setting in the ones from like last year or whatnot. So, I mean, the way I see it is you get more life out of them. And same thing with the size ones, or you're going to get a little bit longer out of them. So I think that's it that I wanted to talk about in this video, just because that is a common question when anybody is new to Applecheeks is, what is someone talking about when they say skinny apple? It just means that the diaper is older, that it will have a smaller fit. Fat apple, there are a few fat apples that still have the smaller elastics, just because they were like one of the first rounds of diapers to switch to the fat apple tag. Usually those are the hard to find diapers. I know Wild Child is a very popular one where it has the fat apple tag, but it has the smaller elastics in it. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. If you guys have any more questions about the different generations, you can ask me in the comments or join Peace Love Applecheeks, and all the mamas there will be more than willing to help you. Thanks.